It has been 3 long, tough, strenuous months for Waiguru, who has been at the helm of the Devolution docket. It is under this huge ministry that the National Youth Service is perched, a service hard hit by a chain of graft allegations that have dented not just its image but the image of Waiguru herself. The graft allegations at the recently rebranded Youth Service have also seen her Principal Secretary Peter Mangiti and NYS Director General Nelson Githinji charged. These have been 3 months of calls urging Waiguru to step aside or be axed altogether. Today, she would finally bow out.
I have therefore, following my doctor's advice, requested His Excellency the President to relieve me of the responsibilities of Cabinet Secretary.
During the period, she was the subject of a heated onslaught on her person and office. She stood her ground that she was the whistleblower on an attempt to defraud the NYS of some 695 million shillings. But investigations by the DCI would reveal that, in fact, 791 million shillings was already paid out in fraudulent payments to 6 companies with similar directors. The red flag quickly went up, and Waiguru now faced a war bigger than herself. It turned political. She stood her ground and denied any liability. Her ouster attempts even saw some Jubilee members go against the government's position. Calls to have the president axe her would only get louder.
On matters that have to do with procurement or finance, have nothing to do with a Cabinet Secretary. We do not get involved. In fact, if I was to get involved at all in procurement, it would be regular.
The war ranged from the floor of Parliament with impeachment motion attempts by Alfred Keter and Mithika Linturi to the very heart of the political divide. The ruling coalition and the opposition took each other on. Waiguru right at the center of it all.
Today is a very good day for most Kenyans because the Honorable CS, Anne Waiguru, has taken a bold step of resigning. The Almighty God, whom we all pray, touched our heart.
Sources who spoke to Citizen TV from State House had indicated the executive's deflection of pressure to anti-graft bodies was to ensure that what action the president would eventually take is not seen to have been as a result of pressure from the opposition, civil society or media. Pressure that has been mounting over the past few weeks. The presidency keen to avoid giving the opposition an upper hand and, as a result, turn its guns on other members of the executive as well. As such, it is understood that Waiguru's seemingly difficult position meant that she would have made an early exit but could not do so. She opted to let the heat cool down before the statement she made today. Jackie Maribe, Citizen Weekend.